Yo guys, good morning. Just had my morning sauna and bath in the ocean, and yeah, now going for a little walk here. Apparently, I don't know how, because I charged the camera over the night and I just took those short clips there you saw before, but apparently I must have left the camera on or something, because it's telling me low battery, so I'm gonna have to keep it quick now so I can charge it for later. Just a little update on how I feel. I'm like 40 hours into the fast now, and this is like the boring part, I think, or it kind of depends, I guess, but somewhere between 24 and 48 hours will be what I consider like the boring part of the fast, where like you aren't fully into ketosis yet, you aren't super effectively eating your own body fat for energy yet, and you still have some glycogen to deplete yourself of. I remember my last 72-hour fast, the New Year's fast. I did have videos about that too. It was exactly like this. When I woke up on the last day was when I was like fully into the fasted state and actually had more energy than the day before. Hunger, I'm doing fine with. Not really hungry. Like if I start to think about it a lot, but it's not if I'm into something. Like right now, I don't feel hungry. Like when I went to my family when they were having hamburgers yesterday, like I could feel the smell from very far away, because you know, all the senses get tuned up on the fast. And yeah, and of course it was a little like it would be good with a burger, but as soon as they were done, it's no problem. So what was I gonna say? I don't have much time here, I see, with a battery, but why do these things? You know, again, I think it's kind of uninteresting to just talk about the science. Like, yes, the cold and hot exposure will be good for the immune system, or autophagy, all these things, and with the fasting. But to be honest, what it's really about is these things makes you tougher. We live in times where many are depressed and feel like that they don't have much, but they take things that has been like the most important for us, the hardest things sometimes for humans to get. We take those things for granted, like food on our table every day, you know, a roof over our head, comfort, heat, warmth, all these things. I think it's very important. Like, we are made to take the easy way if it's possible, because we evolved during much harsher times, much more demanding times than these days, and so we are designed to take the easy way if it exists, but we're also designed to get a lot out of going through these hard things. So it's very important when it doesn't happen naturally in your life, it's very, very important that we expose ourselves to this, and it will make you just able to handle everything so much better. And so I see my camera is warning me that it's going to run out in like a minute. See if I pick up and talk some more about that later. We're gonna go somewhere by car. I'm gonna be driving because I'm taking my driver's license. It's not so impressive to drive, but you know, it's a fun new place for me to drive. Just been driving in Stockholm, so that will be fun. Yeah, and we'll see when I see you later what we're up to.
Men det enda jag kan tänka mig är att
Kall öl. That means cold beer. So in this thing that looks like a witch's hat, they, I guess, process limestone, which yeah, this is something they have a lot of here in Gotland. It's quite windy now. Like, Gotland is very flat and open, So, and yeah, we're by the sea. Pretty cool. Someone just put the chair here to just gaze out in the ocean. Seems like a very deep person. Just looks very nice. Tired. Those sounds. The ocean. Lake, sort of. If you're looking forward to tomorrow, it's that way. Okay, next destination. Also, Lit. Here behind me is an old limestone mine, I guess. No, a place to extract limestone, but it's turned into a lake. I've been here many times bathing the summers. It's actually crayfish here too, so I've caught crayfish here. They were planted here, obviously. Yeah, there's not much more to see here. I think we're done with like the nature part of this video. Alright guys, I've had my second sauna and cold plunge here. Collapsed and relaxed on the sofa a bit. After, as you saw, we were out looking at the beautiful nature of this island. So to be honest, I'm gonna keep it short now. I've gotten in, you know, I'm feeling very good, very relaxed, mellow, zen. But I've gotten into this kind of mood where I don't really feel like talking. Like, I'm not shy, I'm not really tired, not introverted. I don't mind if someone talks to me. You know, I just don't feel like, if I don't have to talk, I prefer not to. And I felt this before on a fast. I don't know, I wish I could describe it better. It was like when we were walking in some of the areas I filmed first. You know, I felt very still, very still. Now, over 48 hours fasted. But so, let's just say a little bit more about what I talked on my morning walk there before. I believe there is a circle in this world that goes something like this. Hard times create strong men. Strong men create good times. Good times create weak men. Weak men create bad times, and so on. And I don't know that I would describe the times we are living in as good, but they are good in the sense that you know, it's easy to survive. And so it is a weak world we're living in, and you have to, if a weak world will make you weak if you don't actively do something about it. That's what I was talking about again. If you were a caveman, living, having to hunt prey, having to maybe even run away from animals and survive harsh climates, you know, you have no choice but to get tough. And if so, again, if you don't do anything about it, a weak world, a world that doesn't challenge you, will make you weak. And I think it's so important, all this, like fasting from food. Like, I think fasting, I've learned so much about from fasting, that just sustaining from things for a long time is good for you. But just, you know, because there are many things you could fast from that you don't really need to survive, like say social media, say watching series, whatever. You don't just feel like you could take a break from. That's of course something you don't need to survive, but sustaining from something that you actually do need to survive, food, but realizing that you didn't need it as much as you thought, you know, that you can actually, you know, people, when I've told them about just the dry fast I've done, the longest one, 3 days, no water, sauna, yeah, when I've told people about that, they're like, don't you die then? And I was like feeling great. I was feeling so great, even though having not been drinking water or eating for 3 days, I had coconut water that I had never tasted. When I was breaking the fast, I wanted to spit it out because I thought it was disgusting. Like I was nowhere near, you know, what do you say? Not starving, like thirsting to death, I guess. But so I think you've gotten my point. We go through these things. We do the sauna, you know, we do the cold plunges, we fast, we train hard, we lift weights, do cardio if you want to, you know, hard cardio. That's just not really my thing, but I'm into. And you know, everything else will be easier for you. And if bad times arrive, you will be prepared for that. So I just saw this quote on a Orthodox Instagram account called Through the Grace of God. It's not 100% about what I'm talking about now, but I thought it was a nice thing to end on. So this was Saint Paisios the Athonite. I don't know who that is, but he said, "Have patience. Patience is the strongest medicine that heals great and long-lasting trials. Most trials are endured only with patience. Great patience can resolve many problems and bring about divine results. When you do not even expect a solution, God provides the best solution. You should know that God is pleased when man goes through trials and endures them without grumbling, giving glory to his holy name." Okay guys, so yes, over 48, just not even a day left. And yeah, I'm gonna be breaking the fast on the boat actually. I'll be bringing some food and probably buying something there, probably have something when I come home too. But yeah, if you like the video guys, like it, subscribe, leave a comment. Yeah, see you later guys.